Soul Calibur 6.
Hello guys, this is hello guys, this is KOG and you are watching Broken Thumbs Entertainments, and I'm about to go through and play Soul Calibur 6. I decided to start playing this game uh, in preparation for the new Soul Calibur that's coming out. When is that, you say? I don't know, but I know it's gonna be longer out than Street Fighter and Taken. So this is going to give me some time to really get into this game, dig into it, get good at it, get some videos, post some videos, get my get myself ready for the next one that's coming out. So
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
I love that.
Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Buried in the darkest reaches of history, it was brought back to light in the 16th century. The notorious pirate Cervantes claimed the sword as his own, setting everything into motion. Soul Edge adapted itself to its new owner by splitting into two. Possessed by the evil weapons, Cervantes began a bloody reign of terror, slaying all those seeking the swords without prejudice. Cervantes was eventually undone. Under the protection of Hephaestus, the god of smithing, a female warrior named Sophitia was able to destroy one of the swords. Shards of the blade flew and lodged into her body, causing near-mortal wounds. Seeing his chance, Cervantes raised his sword to deliver the final blow. Suddenly, there appeared a ninja known as Taki, who rescued the wounded warrior. Taki defeated Cervantes in a battle to the death before carrying the injured Sophitia away. However, one of Soul Edge's two blades still remained. Perhaps it was fate. The blade fell into the hands of Siegfried, whose mind was twisted and unwell.
I think this was 5. Where this happened, I think.
A pillar of light pierced the heavens, the product of rampant evil, the evil seed. No one could have predicted it would become a catalyst for catastrophe across the world. Our story takes place in the 16th century.
No, I guess not. This is how part 6 starts. Alright, so it looks like we could choose between different game modes and enjoy different content Soul Calibur 6 has to offer. I'm a Libra, by the way, born in 1982, October 12th. Libra of Soul is a mission mode. Yeah, I am in mission mode. Alright, so An exciting story unfolds around a character of your creation. Along the way, some missions will allow you to play through battle tutorials, so it's highly recommended that you play through this mode. You can adjust your wireless controller settings. Wonderful. Looks like some battle updates for the new version. Alrighty. See, now mission Libra of Soul. Now this is probably, like they said, this is going to be something where I create a character. I want to play the game some before I start creating a character. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I could choose some setting, and I didn't even really understand how the mechanic works. So, I'm going to go down one. Looks like we got story. See, now this is what I'm probably going to enjoy the most. I think I'm going to start out by playing this. So enjoy the dramatic story of each individual character, as well as the main tale of the cursed sword that ties them all together. That sounds awesome. Okay, so then we got creation here. So we have battle, and battle's probably going to be a few different things to see. Engage in different types of battles. In versus mode, face off against consecutive foes in arcade mode, or hone your skills in training mode. Wonderful. Network. Fight some people online. Do some global matches. I'll definitely do that once my skills are polished. But even more so, I'm going to be really practicing up so I could kick some butt in the next one that's coming out. Museum, all kind of stuff about seeing. Now that was one of the things that I think I missed in I think it was in Soul Calibur at least 2, and I think 3. It was definitely in 1. It was in 1 and 2 for sure. And it was like a weapon demonstration. And I think they got rid of, well, I don't think they had the weapon demonstration in 4. I played that pretty hardcore. Yeah, I crushed 2 to like, I don't know if any, I mean, I'm sure a couple people did, but I crushed 2 on the Cube, the PS2, and the Xbox, and I think I crushed it the hardest on the Xbox with Spawn. I think Spawn was by far the craziest character in that. And then I didn't even, surprisingly enough, they redid an HD version of it on the PS3, where you got all the characters, where you got Heihachi, Spawn, and Link in the game. Surprisingly enough, I didn't crush that one. Okay, so then we got options, PlayStation Store. So we're gonna go to story. We're just gonna enjoy the story. So let's go ahead and enjoy. Let's hop in. Let's do this. I'm gonna comment as we kind of play, and I'm gonna try not to interrupt. Okay, I'll go ahead and read through this. Soul Edge. Its story reaches far back into the darkest depths of history. In the 16th century, the legend tried to rear its ugly head again. The legend tried to rear its ugly head again. Sorry.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Buried in the darkest reaches of history, it was brought back to light in the 16th century. The notorious pirate Cervantes claimed the sword as his own, setting everything into motion. Soul Edge adapted itself to its new owner by splitting into two.
Like, you didn't see too many people
Possessed
play
by
with
the
him back in
evil
the day.
weapons, Cervantes began a bloody reign
Man,
of
he was
terror,
dope.
slaying all those seeking the swords without prejudice. Cervantes was eventually undone. Under the protection of Hephaestus, the god of smithing, a female warrior named Sophitia was able to destroy
Sophia
one
was
of the
definitely
swords.
like my favorite.
Shards of the blade flew and lodged into her body, causing near mortal wounds. Seeing his chance, Cervantes raised his sword to deliver the final blow. Suddenly, there appeared a ninja known as Taki, who rescued the wounded warrior. Taki defeated Cervantes in a battle to the death before carrying the injured Sophitia away.
Now, I think some of this is
However,
covered in Soul
one of
Calibur
Soul Edge's
Legends
two
for the
blades
GameCube.
still remained.
The Wii.
Perhaps it was fate. The blade fell into the hands of Siegfried, whose mind was twisted and unwell.
Yeah, I was big into the Dreamcast. Dude, I love the Dreamcast. I still have it. Soul Calibur was probably my favorite game on the Dreamcast.
A pillar of light pierced the heavens, the product of rampant evil, the evil seed. No one could have predicted it would become a catalyst for catastrophe across the world.
It was a hard game.
Our
too,
story
man.
takes place in the
Not
16th
easy.
century.
What I really needed to, like, because you have multiple characters you can use, you should really just focus on a couple characters. Don't try to be like, oh, I got a new person, I gotta level them up. Like, no. Okay, Chronicles of Soul 2. The Ling Xing Su tragedy. When the evil seed emanated, like this emanating over here. When the evil seed emanated from the cursed blade, one fateful day is in Spain. It released a white light and burst forth, affecting land far and wide, even as far afield as Ling Xing Shu.
A tragedy befell this place. Lingshan Su Temple was a famous martial arts school in the far reaches of China. It was there Killick learned to master the staff after he was abandoned as a child. Killick ate and slept with the other students and began his training at a young age. Despite this, he established a family-like bond with just one other student, Shang Len, a young girl who was like an elder sister to him. Dedicated to the way of the sword, she looked after Killick as if they were siblings. So close was their bond that when one felt happy or sad, the other would feel the same. Together they studied and grew as warriors. The years passed by.
I like this.
Killick's skill earned him a place as a teacher, an honorable position for one so young. Throughout the ages, Lingshan Su Temple had kept hold of the three sacred treasures, Krita Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Killick's years of arduous training earned him the title of rightful bearer of the staff, Kali Yuga. Likewise, Shang Len was also designated bearer of Dvapara Yuga, a sacred mirror. Our story begins on the night before the ritual for passing the treasures on to their new masters.
Shang Lin, can I ask you something?
Sure.
How come you were chosen to bear Dvapara Yuga? I thought you'd get Krita Yuga. After all, you've dedicated your life to the sword.
Kilik, this is not easy for me to talk about, but I'm going to try. The Krita Yuga, it's no longer at Ling Shangsu. The sword has been gone for more than a decade. All that's left is the Kali Yuga and the Dvapara Yuga.
Really?
Surprised? Well, there's more. The one who stole the Krita Yuga was none other than my father. That's why I don't have the right to bear it. If I were to accept the sword, everyone would be up in arms. That's why, even though it was offered to me, I decided to decline. Of course, I love Ling Shangsu, and I do wish to see my studies through to their conclusion. It's just, I just don't want the sacred treasures, or my status as a sacred bearer, or anything else to hold me back. You know what the monks say. Fate is carved with your own hands. When I spoke to them about that, they decided to let me bear Dvapara Yuga instead. Now I can feel proud that I'm a sacred bearer just like you. You know something, Kilik?
What?
It's okay. Never mind. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
And so it was, Kilik and Xianglen were set to attend the official ritual for becoming sacred bearers. But the night before the ritual, a terrible calamity plunged everything into chaos. Drawn by the Kali Yuga in Kilik's hand, the evil seed came to Ling Shangsu Temple. The monks, driven insane by the evil force, began slaying each other, turning the temple into hell on earth.
What have I done?
Whoa, that's crazy. I was thinking I probably shouldn't talk during this, but I got a feeling I could take my own voice out of here if I want to. I'm gonna have some skills. It's a classic. Nice.
I won't lose.
Nice. Kind of drawn off that creative character situation they got going on.
It's kill or be killed. Huh? Xianglen? Get a hold of yourself, Xianglen. Xianglen! Gosh!
Whoa.
Xianglen? Ah!
Didn't see that coming. My first time playing this through. Okay, when Kilik awoke, he found himself in an unfamiliar cave temple. While he was passed out, an old man had been taking care of him. Aside from identifying himself as a weapon expert from Lin Shangsu, the old man spoke little. Weapon master.
Where am I? Did
Yep.
you save me?
Old man weapon master.
Who are you?
You have yet to recover from your injuries. Rest. And that mirror, Devapara Yuga. Wear it always. There will be grave consequences if you do not. Understand?
Xianglin. So, the power of Devapara Yuga saved me. That means Xianglin. She gave it to me. She sacrificed her life for me. And then I, with my bare hands. Why? Tell me, Xianglin. Why am I still alive?
Have you not realized yet? You are being protected. Devapara Yuga suppresses the evil within you.
Evil?
The old man proceeded to tell a tale. He told Killik about the evil seed. How Devapara Yuga had pulled Killik back from the brink of insanity. How Kali Yuga had the ability to absorb power, and how it was falling under an evil spell. And finally, he told Killik about Soul Edge. Your fate will be set in stone the moment you lose your will to live. Your soul will be swallowed whole by your destiny, leaving behind but a rotten corpse. That is but one path you may take. But perhaps it is the path you wish to take, to submit to that evil sword and its wicked power. Is that what you wish? To become a thrall? Do you see? All is in your hands.
Xianglin, she told me fate is carved with your own hands. Xianglin gave her life so I could live. That leaves me only one choice.
From that day forth, Killik bore the heavy weight of his karma. As Xianglin's slayer and the last living member of Ling Shengsu, he chose to face his cruel fate head-on.
Ling Shengsu. Excuse me. Alright, a mysterious visitor. Kalik chose to fight against his fate, and as such, began a period of intense training under the guidance of the old man Edgemaster. Edgemaster. I'll call him Sword Master or Weapon Master. Edgemaster, that's who he is.
If you continue upon this path, the evil within you will create a second soul edge out of Kali Yuga. The only reason you and Kali Yuga have yet to succumb is because of Devapara Yuga's power. However, all is not lost. You can learn to control the evil within.
Yes, Master.
Heck yeah, like back in the day, they had
Is that it? If this tests you so dearly, how do you intend to stand up to evil?
Sorry, Master.
To control evil, you must first control yourself. Mastering your own will is the key to overcoming malice.
Yes, Master.
The enemy is powerful. You must stand strong, whoever your opponent.
Yes, Master.
Killik, your next opponent awaits.
Sometimes things reveal themselves when you fight.
I understand, Master.
Yeah, like they all had outfits back in the day where they were all like basically taken over by Soul Edge. And those are some pretty cool
Battle
outfits.
1. Fight!
Ready, take this!
Yeah!
See! I'm ready!
I don't know what I'm doing there.
I won't lose.
Battle 2. Fight!
Alright, let's do this. Man, I can't wait to learn how to actually like what moves I'm doing.
Already at a loss? See ya! I won't lose. Ling Shang Suba! I strike. Gatling
Nice.
Om Vajra Dharma Killing.
Battle 3. Fight!
Who is this guy?
Perish! It must be done! Shall we? You're finished!
Nice. Nice. You would think I'm knowing what I'm doing, but really, I just played Soul Calibur for so long.
Did you learn something?
Yes. I believe I felt how delicate the balance is between myself and evil.
I see. Then the time has almost come.
Master?
It is nothing. What are you doing? You have yet to finish your training for the day.
Yes, Master.
Okay, final test. His arduous training lasted 3 days. It seemed to pass by in the blink of an eye. 3 years. It seemed to pass by in the blink of an eye. The evil harbor within Kilik and Kali Yuga was being kept at bay by Devapar Yuga. However, with it threatening to spill over at any moment, the only time he was able to feel anything approaching peace was during his training.
Kilik, you have borne the burden of your training well.
Yes, Master.
Now we shall see how you fare against me.
An actual fight with you?
My
It
eyes
would
did
be
the
an
same
honor.
things as his did.
Why do you hold back? Come at me.
Yes, Master. Yeah!
Yeah. You have improved.
Oh,
I
wonderful,
understand
man. I
why
thought I
you were
was going to
chosen to bear
actually...
Kali Yuga. Kilik, a shadow lies upon your soul. Take heed. If it envelops you completely, the evil within you will stir, and in time, tear at your soul until there is nothing left. You need to banish that shadow. I have shown you how to control evil. The rest is up to you.
Yes, Master.
Kilik, this will be your final test. You must seal away Soul Edge, the cause of all this madness, and cleanse yourself of evil.
Yes, Master.
Head west. Keep going to where the wielder of Soul Edge awaits in the heart of a great maelstrom. You must live on, as have I.
Intense. Intense, man. And there were several roads that led west, but the most common road was by sea. Once Killig left the cave, he headed over the Himalayas, then traveled south in search of a port. It looked like every character had their way through this
So you want to
mode.
head west, doos ya? Guess you're in luck, cause that's where we're going. But I warns ya, our ship ain't what you call luxurious.
I don't care, as long as you're heading west. So, can I join you?
Sure, why not? But it could end up costing you a pretty penny. Huh? Oi, driver! Where's you going? This ain't the way to the dock.
Huh?
You deaf or something?
What the? He's been consumed by evil!
I'll kill you!
Damn, you leave me no choice.
None at all. I gotta kick your butt with my staff.
Battle 1. Fight!
Take this! See! Toria! Sia! Toria! See! Take this! Sia! Take this! Toria!
Nice. Perfect.
Battle 2. Fight!
Yeah, so this is just more of like minimal moves of his.
Scream! I won't lose.
Like, you've been playing Soul Calibur since before it was even called Soul Calibur. Like, dude.
Whew! You saved me. Even us pirates ain't safe from bandits when we's on land. Thanks, matey.
Wowzers.
Sure.
Could he be any more piratey?
That was no ordinary bandit. It takes me back to that night. The shadow upon my soul. Xianglin, am I strong enough?
At a port on the eastern coast of India, a sailor he had saved brought Keelig to the ship on which he was a crew member. However, though the ship was indeed headed west, its Captain Maxie was nowhere to be found. What do you know? Maxie's nowhere to be found. Probably
So,
talking
you're
to
the
some
guy who
chicks.
saved one of our own? On behalf of our captain, Maxie, I welcome you aboard. But, I'm gonna have to take that mirror from you till we hit land. Sound reasonable?
This is one thing I can't give you.
Why not? We're just gonna hold on to it. It ain't like it's payment for your ride or nothing.
This is a keepsake from my sister.
A keepsake, eh? You know, I don't know what I'd have done if it weren't for Maxie. Okay, fine. I like you. I'll go speak to Maxie for you. You're one of us now.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh.
It seems the captain has the trust of his crew.
You'll see why once you meet him. He ain't been back since he stepped on land. Probably got stuck at the bottom of a glass. What the?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. That sounds bad. Ooh. I love this lizard dude that they came up with in this game. The lizard guy is just... He's like, he's like Cassandra. He basically was like a lizard version of Cassandra at first, but then he really developed into his own character.
In that case, welcome to the crew. It's showtime!
Lizard man got a staff, dude. Typically, he's sword and shield.
Ready, take this! Take this! Stay down! Ready, take this!
Starboard! Oh, this one's got a friggin' axe. This is that creative character situation. You know what I mean? You just basically have a lizard do anything. You could have a lizard Ivy. That sounds really weird. Lizard Ivy. She wouldn't appreciate that. She would definitely, as a woman, she would not like to be represented by the lizard people. Perfect! Oh!
It never ends.
I don't understand. Why will you not relinquish your ego and let the evil consume you?
Who the hell are you?
The President of the United States of America.
You fool. Remember the massacre you caused? You let yourself run wild. I shall destroy the mirror and free you from its shackles.
Look out, Killick!
Cam!
Cam. Killicam? Ryukyu-born pirate Captain Maxi sailed the world with his crew, looking for great adventure, which at present had led him to the Indian port. Overhearing a commotion, Maxi made his way back to his ship, expecting to find a simple altercation, but instead was greeted with the sight of an assault on his crew.
Who is this abomination? How dare he harm my family? Have at you!
Maxie.
Cap, this is bad.
Careful of that axe, brother.
That son of a... He'll pay for this. He will pay!
Who the hell are you? No matter. You're just another sacrifice. He still needs strong souls to increase his strength. Fall back.
Stop right there! What? What's with this guy? We gotta gotta fight him too? He's one of us. Okay, so I won't
Is that
kill him.
me?
Just save your strength.
Pretty dope looking.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, of course I don't get to
Stick the
play
mirror
this
on this
sweet
one.
version of me.
Hey! Man, this ain't easy, but I'm getting it. Hey! Out of the way! Hey!
Nice.
Battle 2. Fight!
Stand aside! Sorry. Here you
Yes.
Battle
In the end, Soul Calibur is better than Tekken.
testing my patience. Boring!
The amount of blocking things you can do in this game, where you could just be like parrying, dude. Yeah, bro. This game gets deep.
Damn, got my work cut out for me. The mirror doesn't work. The only option I've got is to kill him. You can thank Cam. Adios, Cam. Everyone.
Take KOG.
I know, Cam. I know. It's like you said. He's one of us. I ain't leaving him behind. And you know, those guys will be back for him. We will get our revenge. It's the only reason I live for now.
Man. When Kilik awoke, Maxie chose not to admonish him, but instead to console the warrior as allowed feelings of guilt. As Kilik and Maxie journeyed on together, they ended up becoming close friends. Then one day a man appeared before them, blocking their way. Wanna grab some coffee? Alright, let's see what happens next here. That looks like Mitsurugi.
You? Are you that nunchaku wielder who wants me dead?
Maxie?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Even so, what's the deal?
What? I thought all warriors knew you have to strike first.
Hold on a sec. Looks like we're done talking. I may look easygoing, but I never back down from a challenge.
You're sure one plucky fellow.
I will honor you with a duel.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Yeah, I wonder, like, and I'm broadcasting live on Twitch. I wonder if
Battle
anybody,
one. Fight!
like, anybody.
My philosophy is to strike and be struck.
I can get on board with that. What?
Let's do this! Outside way! You're mine!
Nice.
Here you go!
Out of the way! You're mine!
Battle 2. Fight!
Take this!
Almost perfect. KO. Perfect.
Battle 3. Fight!
Take it easy!
Ready?
You're mine! Going somewhere? What? That's it?
I'm telling y'all, people,
Oh, boy.
I've played this game so much that I know most of their moves. Like,
Wait,
and then when
what do you mean you got the wrong person?
I'm sorry. I am
And
Mitsurugi.
and then when I
So
get
many
really
people want me
good,
dead,
dude,
it's hard to keep track.
dude,
Seriously?
overwhelmed.
You may want to rethink your life choices.
Well, if you seek Soul Edge, the most powerful weapon ever, you're bound to attract trouble, right?
Soul Edge? We've got our own beef with that.
Well, this is quite a coincidence. Let me just give you this word of advice. Beware of the ninja Taki. Soul Edge and her go hand in hand. So long!
The hell was up with that guy?
No idea.
He put up a good fight. I'll give him that. Is everyone that's looking for Soul Edge like him?
Just try not to overdo it, okay, Maxie?
Ha! You worry too much. If anything, you're the one we need to keep an eye on.
Alright, Keelik and Maxie headed west, eventually arriving at an Oasis capital and key transport location in the Middle East, where they attempted to gather information on Soul Edge. Searching along, Keelik stumbled upon a park where he had an unexpected encounter with a young woman from Asia.
What? Is that the Ling Shang Su style sword technique? Shang Len?
Why is he staring?
They could be twins.
Huh?
Interesting.
Ling Shang Su? I've heard of it. My mother might have trained there when she was younger. She taught me how to use a sword. Admit it, you're impressed.
Yeah, I am. You move very, gracefully.
Thank you. Are you traveling somewhere?
Yeah, I'm heading west.
Really? Me too. What are you doing around here?
I just, happen to be passing through.
I see. It must be fate.
Oh.
A shadow lies upon your soul.
So, I'm Shanghua, and you are?
I...
Hey, Killick! You found someone you want to bring along? Haha, I can't take my eye off you for 5 seconds, can I?
No, it's not...
We're going in the same direction. The more the merrier. Thanks, Killick.
Okay.
Interesting. Cause I was already totally like in my head thinking that his sister was this character right here. I didn't grasp that she was a completely different character with just a similar name. Shanghua, and then I wonder what is the name of that girl that's in Tekken that also almost has like a style similar to that with her arms high up and she does, and then her name is like Shanghua too. Because I used to think they were the same character. I thought one just had a sword and one didn't. I wonder. I should look into that. Okay, with Shanghua now on board, the duo of Keelik and Maxie became a trio. The further west they headed, the more their target, Soul Edge, came and dominate their conversations.
Nightmare? So he's the wielder of Soul Edge?
If my investigations are correct, yes.
Kind of an over-the-top name, isn't it?
A little bit. Like those eyebrows, bro.
Okay, let's go over everything. They're banding together. And their leader is Nightmare. He's friends with the jerk I'm after. A real piece of work called Astaroth. Then there's that lizard freak. And a woman called Ivy, who uses a whip sword. That's one hell of a crew.
We could end up facing a whole army. Nightmares are like phantoms. Wherever they appear, they slaughter everyone in sight. They're monsters.
What do they want?
Who knows?
Killick, doesn't your master know anything about all this?
I don't know.
Well, that's just great.
Still, whatever we do, I think our paths will cross at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Great.
Everybody's all super vague, like, at some point, maybe. As the three companions' journey progressed, a mysterious stranger appeared before them and tried to get close to Kalik. What on earth could they be plotting? Oh, who's this joker?
The order stands as it was.
Understood. I will make contact shortly.
If
fate is to die here.
Alright, let's do this. I got 5 minutes before my recording stops, so I'm gonna stop it. Alright, so...
Battle 1. Fight!
Who are you?
I have no reason to answer.
Yeah, who is this Joker?
Scream! Gotcha! See! Take this! Despair! See ya! Take this! Ready? Take this! Ready? Take this!
Oh man, I was turning on the entirely wrong way.
Battle 2. Fight! Take this!
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Show me what you have. Fight!
Ready? Take this! Take this! See!
I won't move.
Come on!
Nice.
I won't move.
I won't. I must endure.
That's it. That's it for you. That is it. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me here at Broken Thumbs Entertainment. This is KOG. I'm signing off. If you want to continue watching me play, check the next video. It's going to pick up right where I'm leaving off here. So, alrighty.